In this video, I'm going to be teaching how we can organize and edit source titles to clean up that source area. I'm on Mary Elizabeth Dyer's personal detail page, and I'll just come down here to her sources and click on it. And you can see she's got about 6 sources sitting here. But when I look over here on the left, you can see that the little sources with icons that are trees, these all come from Family Search. The ones with worlds come from a different website other than Family Search. And they're duplicates actually. Because Find a Grave sits here, it came from Ancestry, and this is a Find a Grave that comes from Family Search. I actually looked into this one, and it also is a Find a Grave source. So these two are actually duplicates. So I'm going to delete them first by clicking on them and saying detach. And then of course I'm going to put a reason statement in there that it's a duplicate source, and I'll detach it. And then I'm going to do the same thing to this Highland one. I'll click on detach, put my reason statement, and remove that. So now that looks a lot better to me. My goal when I'm working in Family Search is to have all of my sources come from Family Search, because it gives the computer a lot more power to go find me more record hints in the future. Now that's not always a possibility. Sometimes I actually really do need to grab sources from Ancestry or from other websites and attach them into this tree, but that's okay. But my goal should be, if I can find them within Family Search, attach them from there. Now let's go edit the title to these sources, because I love the year of the event to be at the very end of the title. So these are actual collections from 1912 to 1987 on this death, and I want to put the year that she actually died. And I'll do the same on the marriage and the death, or the Find a Grave index also. And that way I can put these sources in chronological order. So the way we're going to do this is clicking on the title of the source, and then I can just come down here to the index portion of this source and look at the event date, which is 1941. And then I'll click on edit. And at the very end of the title, I'm going to left click, hit my space bar, and then I'm going to put in parentheses 1941, and then just scroll down here and save. Now I'm not going to put a reason why I'm changing this source, because I'm really just adding the year. I'm not literally changing anything to do with that source. And then I'll come down and do the same thing to the next one. I'm going to click on the title. I will go look at the event date, which is 1919. Come up here to edit, and then behind here in parentheses I'll put 1919. And if I forget the year, just know that it's actually stated again right here down where it says the citation portion of this. It gives me the year once again, just as a hint in case you forget what you were doing. And then we'll come down here and do this to the Find a Grave also. Now I already know she died in 1941, but it's also stated again right here under this index portion. So I'm going to edit this title behind here, 1941, and then I will scroll down and click on save. Now to put these in chronological order, all I have to do is left click on the title, don't let go of my mouse, and then come up here and drop it at the top. I let go of the mouse at that point. So I'm going to grab this 1919 one, left click, hang on to that left click, and drop it. Whoops, I dropped it a little. Let me go switch this. And the other two are in their order. So here we go. We've got these in chronological order from the earliest point they happened down to the latest in her life. That's how we organize and edit sources.